Hi guys, this is the part 2 of the Mokaframe that I received last week. That thing is amazing. I've been flying it for a week. It's a really good quad. And just to recap from the other video, if you didn't see it, I did a review on my website, miniquadreviews.com. There's a link below in the description that is going to link you to the build and the review on my website, and you get a link for all the stuff that I use on it. So I don't want to repeat what I said in the other video. So basically, it's Cobra motor, DYS 20 amps ESC, flash BLE 14. We're gonna go in today to do some change in the BLHeli software. So I'm gonna show it to you how to do that on your computer. And an ACE 32 board, flash with Cleanflight 1.9.0 firmware. Spectrum Lemon satellite receiver, 200 milliwatt transmitter, video transmitter, cloverleaf antenna, GoPro mount with a 3D printed 15-degree angle tilt, and basically that's it for the build. I decided not to mount the cable in the arms just because. It doesn't matter which way you do it. I just decided to go that way because it was simpler for me, and that's the way I like it. And just to give you the good thing about that quad. That quad's amazing, fly good, it's light. It comes just under 500 grams with the GoPro ready to go. If you compare with the Vortex, it's basically the same weight. The Vortex may be 20 grams lighter, but so far it's pretty much the same weight as the Vortex. And the good thing about this one is you can easily change the arms length, so that way you can use a bigger prop than a 5-inch. Right now I'm using 5-inch on 4S, give me enough power, but I may eventually go to 6-inch prop. So if I do that, basically what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna extend a bit the arms, and it's gonna work on 6-inch prop. Another thing that I like about that quad is you don't need any hardware to mount your motor at an angle to get a more speed with less tilt of the quad. So that way I went with 10-degree angle. I just did that today. So we're gonna go in the NAS Cleanflight to adjust the board so it knows that level is plus 10 degrees. So that way when I go in the hover, it doesn't want to go forward, but it's gonna stay in the hover. So that's about it for the frame. I like it. It folds easy to a super small model that goes in your backpack or whatever. But I like it that way. It's small, compact, and it's fun and fast. And fun fact, with the GoPro mounted directly to the top board, no jello whatsoever. So I'm pretty happy about that, because sometimes you get a quad that you mount direct and it's full of jello, and basically your GoPro video is not usable. Another thing I did is I 3D printed a mount for my Fat Shark CMOS camera. Give me about 15-degree angle also, and it made for super compact, and it fit right in the middle, no problem whatsoever. So anyway, we're gonna go in the BLHeli, do some adjustment on the ESC. After that, we're gonna go in Cleanflight. I'm gonna show you a bit my setting, and after we're gonna go fly. I'm gonna show you video of the quad before I tilt the motor forward, and a video after with the mounted tilt 10 degree forward. That's the real look with the 10-degree tilt. So now let's go in BLHeli and do some. Okay guys, if you don't know where to get the BLHeli software, go in the review, the link down, and go to my website, and there's a link to go and download the software for upgrading your software to BLHeli. The way the DYS 20Ms come, I took the BLHeli, it was already a damp light, it was already set pretty good, but it was on 13.1 software, so I just decided to go with the new 14.002. And the tool I use for flashing my ESC, I use the Afro ESC USB programmer from Hobby King. So basically, if you want to buy one of those, I'm gonna give you the link, and you can just buy it from Hobby King. Make sure it's not a problem with the DYS because they don't have a back, but let's say you have a ESC that has a back. Make sure that you disconnect the power from the ESC, because if you don't, I think you're gonna toast your ESC. So basically what I use a 12-inch extension, and I basically remove the positive from the connection. That way I know for sure that I won't by mistake connect the positive to it. So we're gonna connect that to my computer. Make sure you apply power to your quad. There we go. So now let's go connect, and it's connect. Another thing I like about BLHeli in the software, so let's say you connect all your motor on your quad, and by mistake you get one that goes reverse. So basically you can come here and change your direction on your motor, so it's pretty good. So right now the only thing I want to change on my timing, I want to go medium high, just to see if it's gonna change something for me. So I changed that. The rest of my settings are basically, I get damp light, too low, oh okay, read, flash, well that's strange, seems like it doesn't recognize my programming. So basically I'm gonna, I don't know why, but I'm gonna flash the BLHeli. I'm gonna go with DYS SN20. Okay, yes. Okay, that's good. I'll be able to show it to you, or to flash. Don't know why I did that, but okay. Yes, it's done. Do you want to write current setting? Yes. I got 1060, 2000 for my total. Reverse on the motor direction, damp light, medium low. I'm gonna go for this one on medium high. So the rest is all good. Damp light, reverse, this one was reverse, and I got 1060 and 2000. So basically that's the only thing that I change in this. The rest I don't touch. So I'm gonna make sure I click right setup, done, and I disconnect, and just for fun I'm gonna reconnect, right setup, nothing to, okay, read setup, and yes, everything's good. So good, disconnect, done. So I'm gonna okay, connect. And connect. Okay, so this one's good. Read setup. Read setup. So damp light, low normal, medium low, 1060. So this one is good to go. So I'm gonna go medium high. Right setup. Don't forget to click right setup. Disconnect. Connect again. Read setup. I just like to double check to make sure everything's good, and it's good. Disconnect. Okay. Okay, this one's the reverse-either. So medium high, damp light, 2000, 1060. The rest is all good to go. Right. Okay. Disconnect. Connect. Read. Poof. Everything good to go. Disconnect. We're done with BLHeli. Just to recap, go on the website, my website, Mini Quad Reviews, and download the BLHeli through the link and get yourself a USB connector from RB King, and you'll be able to flash and do whatever you want with your ESC. And in a minute we're gonna come back to go to Cleanflight. Okay, now we're in Cleanflight. So basically I reconnect all my ESC. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna test to make sure that they spin the right way. So now, turn my radio on, plug my quad, and go into Cleanflight, connect. Oh, if I want it to connect, I'm gonna have to plug it to the computer, right? So, connect my USB. Done. And go connect that to my computer. And that should connect by itself. Connecting. Okay, show you that I got the Cleanflight 1.9.0. So that's the setup page. The only thing you do on this page, you calibrate your accelerometer. Mine's already done, so as you can see, it's showing level. But I'm using a Spectrum radio with that model, so basically I got URT1. I click MSP at 115-200, and I go in the URT2 and I click serial RX. That's all for that page. Every time you do change on a page, make sure you save. If you don't save, what you did is lost. Configuration. It's a quad X. My board is 90° offset, just to get an easy access to the USB plug. So I have it on the side instead of going from the back. And what else we got? I got RS serial base receiver, S-Bus, Spectrum satellite, click. And my receiver is a Lemon DSMX receiver, 11 nanoseconds. So I got it on Spectrum 2048, and it's working for me. That's all for this. On this side I got motor stop because I don't like to have my motor spinning when I arm. I like it to stop. One shot 125, and these are motor regardless of throttle value when arming via aux channel. I don't know, I didn't touch that, it's okay like this. I got V-bat because I got a buzzer from RB King that I got, so that way I know if my battery is getting low. You get minimum cell voltage, maximum warning cell voltage scale, and that way I know when my battery is getting low, it's gonna start to beep. And that's all for that page. Every time you do change, save. PID, that's my PID. I'm on PID controller 1. I like it. I use Lux Flux in the past, but I like that one. Easy to tune, and seems like lots of people that use it. Those are my PID. If you go on my website, you'll be able to get a screenshot of this. Receiver. This is something that could mess up your quad sometimes. If you don't have it center or close to center, it could mess up your model. I'm pretty much center. Maybe I'm not on the yaw. I'm gonna go inside, go in the sub trim on the rudder. There we go. It's center now, it's at 1500. And the pitch is good, the roll is kind of off too. I'm gonna go on the L1. It's kind of between. That's good, 1500. So everything is at 1500, that's good. Get out of there. Okay, so as you can see, it's all 1500. That means it's gonna work good. My channel mapping is for Spectrum, and my SC rate right now is at 80. My roll rate is still a bit slow. What I would do, we probably maybe increase that to 85. My SC exposed at 75, I like it that way. The rest, I don't really touch anything. I don't put any SC or expo. I'm gonna save that, so that way I can have more roll rate. I'm gonna go back to my PID. My pitch is pretty good. I'm gonna bring it down to 95. My roll, I'm gonna keep it at 1, so it's the maximum. So I reduce my pitch a bit because I increase on the other side. That way it's gonna kind of offset the change I did. I'm gonna save that. Done. For switches, the only switch I use is basically, I fly on rate mode, but let's say I want to go in angle mode for some reason. I got my switch here, and I got angle on this one. But usually all my switch up, I know I'm good to go. And I get the beeper too, just in case in lace I lose my model. I go right there, it's gonna beep, it's gonna help me to find it. But most of the time when I fly where the grasses are, stuff like that, I use my Marco Polo tracker. You can go on my website and see the review for that. It's an awesome tool. That way if you lose your model, you can find it within minutes. It's basically a pet tracker that the guy modified for me for to put on my model, and it's about 10 grams. Amazing thing. So that's all for that. The only thing left, I'm gonna go check my motor to make sure I didn't mess up when I reconnect my stuff. So I understand this risk. I got a propeller right now, but I'm gonna go gentle. So before I start to spin anything, I'm gonna make sure that the prop won't touch anything. So basically it's good to go. So I'm gonna go on motor 1. It's turning the right way. Gonna go on motor 2. Turning the right way. Motor 3. Turning the right way. Motor 4. Turning the right way. Good. So I didn't mess up my programming in BLHeli. So that's all. Now we're gonna go into Clean. Now that I tilt my motor at 10 degrees, I want to tell my board that my board, actually my quad, get the motor tilt. That way, when I go pop up in the hover, it won't start to move forward. So paste this. So basically, it's set align underscore board underscore pitch equal +10. And align, done, save. There we go. So that's all. Usually I like to get out, even if I hit save, I just want to get out to make sure that everything is safe. Good. So that's the way I got it connected on Cleanflight. That's the way I went about telling the board that now my motor I tilt at 10 degree. And the way I set up the 10 degree angle on the motor to have it pretty roughly the same, I went into my iPad. Oh, I'm gonna disconnect that. I'm done with it. Here we go. Here we go. I went into my iPad. I download a level app from the App Store, and I set up my motor to 10 degree to about all the same. So it's not a perfect science. I would say it's plus or minus 1 degree, but we're gonna go fly it and see how it look. So now the next part of the video is gonna be the flight with the motor level, and the second is gonna be the flight with the motor tilt, and also the change in the ESC. Okay, this is the end of the second part of the review of the Mocha. Really good airframe. I really recommend it, and in the description below you're gonna see a link direct to the Mokaframe.com, and just go and It's a really good frame to have. I really like it. So it's a thumbs up for sure. I like the way the 10 degree tilt mount fly. Definitely more speed. It's definitely give you a lot more speed. So it's a get used to. But as you saw, it's even in the image, I don't know if it make it more flat or anything, but it does fly faster. The first turn I kind of missed it, and I came back in and I finished my flight. It was really good. So anyway, I give it a thumbs up, and that's basically the end of my review. The Mocha, I'm gonna keep flying it, enjoy it, and if you have anything to add, post in the comment. I'm gonna try to help you as best as I can, and we'll go from there. So if you like it, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to my YouTube channel to stay in touch with me and see more review that I'm gonna do in the future. Thanks, bye.